Hello, hello, everybody. I am so excited for this call. All right, family, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and light up the chat, drop some fire emojis if you guys are ready to learn, grow, and get better tonight. Before we dive in, I want to just set this tone. This is not just another Zoom call. This is your guys' opportunity to grab golden nuggets, take notes, and walk away with something that can change your business. But here's the key. You only get what you guys put in. So let's show up with energy, focus, and be fully present. Now let's get this chat moving. I already see some of you guys dropping where you guys are tuning in from, but let's see where people all over the world are plugging in from. And it's so powerful to see how far this movement is reaching. I see Sweden in the chat. I see Slovak, Yellowstone, Croatia. Where else are we tuning in from? I'm from USA, Seattle. I see Germany. I see Norway. I see Wesley in Norway as well. South Carolina, Nigeria, Norway, Nigeria. Wow, you guys, we are global. Okay, now before we get into this training, I need you guys to do one thing for yourself, which is eliminate all of the distractions. Close out your Instagram, turn on your do not disturb, move to quiet places if you can. Why? Because the information you're about to hear could be the very thing that shifts your entire business. If you're half listening, you'll miss the breakthrough. So make a decision right now that you're going to be locked in, your cameras are going to be on, your notebook will be out, and your energy will be up. Here's what I know. Success in this industry comes down to two things: learning from the right mentors and then taking action. You're here tonight, which tells me you're serious about your growth. So picture this. What if one piece of advice tonight could be the thing that helps you sign up your next customer, your next rank up, or even set you on the path to your full financial freedom? That's exactly why we're here today. That's why you want to soak all of this information in like a sponge. I'm going to encourage you guys, don't just take notes, but write down what hits you guys, what speaks to you, and then put it in action right away, because the information without application is just noise. We're not here for noise. We're here for results. Now, speaking of the mentors and learning from the right people, I get the honor tonight of introducing someone who is an absolute legend in this space. Robert Hollis has been in the industry for over 30 years. He's not just earned millions, but over 60 million throughout his entire career. Let that sink in. This is someone who didn't just talk about success, he's lived it, he's created it, and he's helped thousands of others do the same thing. Here's the thing: there are people on social media who pretend to be successful all the time, but Robert Hollis is the real deal. He has the track record, he has the wisdom, and the heart to all back it up. What I respect the most is that he doesn't just focus on making money, but he also focuses on helping people. And tonight, you get the privilege of learning directly from him. That means you're hearing from someone who has already walked the path that you're on, who knows exactly how to guide you to where you want to be. So grab your pen, get ready to type some notes in the chat, show Robert the same love and energy you'd want if you're stepping up to train. So drop some fire emojis in the chat, blow it up right now, and help me welcome the one and only Robert Hollis. So you have the mic.
Can you hear me okay, Arabella? Let's give Arabella a hand. I mean, that is so awesome. I got to spend some time with her and Wesley and Ollie, and I see a Tobias on here. I got to spend some time with a lot of wonderful people in Tulum. And so that was really, 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 really a blast. And so I'm really looking forward to sharing with each and every one of you exactly the things that I did to get, crown ambassador with MDC. And one of the things I wanted to show you guys quick is I know my beautiful wife, been together now for 41 years. But I wanted to show you guys, I think all of you that know there's this, little Akashic deal here, right? So I'm going to click on it, and I wanted to open it up to earnings. And so what I wanted to do is I hope that each and every one of you will one day open up the earnings, and that's what you'll see. So, our Arabella is an expert. Did you see her taking pictures of it? And so I wanted to show that to you guys first. Because have you ever heard the phrase documentation beats conversation? Have any of you ever heard that phrase? Well, if you look behind me, there's the patent. So documentation beats conversation is mine. I patented it. I have the slogan mark. I have the domain, everything. So people have been using this phrase, documentation beats conversation, and they have no clue that that's me. And to be bold with each and every one of you, I actually took that phrase from my mentor that was a multi-billionaire named Roger Penske. And so I'm going to share with you guys, not about my past, but what I did in MDC to become a Crown Ambassador, made millions of dollars, multiple years with MDC, even before it became a Koshix. So when Koshix first came a dream of Josh Wagel, and Arabella said it perfectly, you know, I could be in any company right now, any company, but I'm with MDC because of Josh Wagel. End of story. Just end of story. So when Josh first thought of Akashics, he sent me a solid gold Akashics card. A solid gold Akashics card. And hey, the number, don't worry about it. The number is not active. But do you guys see right there where it says 20? So this was Josh's vision in 2020. Why did he want to do that? Because we got hit by this thing called what? COVID. It's like all of a sudden the whole world was shut down, and Josh is going, how can I take the people from my daily choice? No, mission-driven company. And how can I make this really, really, really fly? And so I'm going to tell you guys a quick story because, you know, we're talking about going into our, you know, our 11th year. And I'm telling you right now, I could be with any company, and I'd rather be with, you know, MDC and Akashics and all the other things that Josh, I just know that Josh is going to take us where it needs to go. And so I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. I'm not going to take too long, but if every one of you listen to the points that I make in my story, you too will be on the other side of money, and I'm talking about in the next 60 days. The next 60 days. So let's get started. I'm a mechanic, an auto mechanic. Now, I became an auto mechanic because in school, I'm dyslexic. And when I went to school, they didn't know how to diagnose it. And so all they kept saying is, this kid's special. Because I couldn't read. They would show me the word thumb, and I would say tum. Because I couldn't see the H. So I was a special person. I went to special class, and believe it or not, I found out later that I'm special. And guess what? So are you. And as soon as you can claim your uniqueness, proclaim your uniqueness and stop being like everybody else and really, really grasp onto your uniqueness and also the concept of there's no one like me. There's never going to be anyone like me. So if I can learn to be able to take my uniqueness and my authenticity and share it directly with people, they'll work with you. Here's when you guys really know you got it going on, is they go, I don't understand, Arabella, why you're so damn excited. I don't understand what you do. I don't know what you do, but I want in. You know, for some of you that are really, really young, there used to be this Sleepless in Seattle, and Meg Ryan in one of the clips, you know, did these incredible noises. And all of a sudden, everyone in the restaurant went, I'll take what she's having. Because it's like, wow. So here I am, an auto mechanic. I get hurt on the job, and I lose everything. I mean, I didn't have electricity when I found this industry. I was driving a car that was the repo man was chasing. I was getting evicted out of my apartment. And I'm telling you, there's no way that I could have been financially at a worse place. But worse than that, I had no identity. I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but if someone met me and, Tobias met me and said, hey, what do you do? Oh, I'm a mechanic. How many of you, your identity is your job, right? And so, so that's what I was. So now I'm not a mechanic. And so, man, I was just on my hands and knees, just, oh, God, you got to get me out of this. I got my family to take care of. And a guy gave me a call, and this is all he said. Listen, he goes, how are you? I said, great. I lied to him. I wasn't doing great. And he goes, I said, listen, Sean, why'd you call me? And he said, I met this guy and he showed me his check and it was $62,000. And he said to me, I'm looking for people that would like to make 6 figures a year. You know what's really, really sad about the environment of the world and the economy? 38 years ago, when I got involved in this industry, everyone was looking to make 10 grand a month. If I could make 10 grand a month, that would be it. That would be heaven. 38 years later, I asked people, what would be awesome for you? If I could make 10 grand, it's the same. And, so when he said that to me, I said, me. Everyone doesn't understand that this business is about sorting, not convincing and selling. It's about sorting. And so when he said to me, this guy is looking for people that wanted to make 6 figures a year, my answer was me. Not, what is this? I got some questions. I've heard of this stuff. I've been involved in this stuff before. Huh? When you find interested people, they almost run you over. They almost run you over to get to the right information. So when people first get in, that's it. So then I meet this guy, right? Listen closely. There's so many points in this. Is when I met this guy, the first thing I said to him, can I see your check? And he goes, absolutely. And he showed it to me and it was attached to a stub. And I only had 2 questions. Why haven't you cashed this check yet? Because if I had that check, I'd be cashing it, right? So I'm going like, why haven't you cashed this check yet? And he said, well, I learned from a mentor and he told me that I couldn't cash this check until I get the next one. Wow. Because back then, that's what we did for receipts. See, that's what we did for documentation. Look. And I know a lot of you, are going, wait a minute, Robert, wait a minute. I don't have any receipts. I don't have any receipts. Well, I didn't have any receipts. That's why I shared my mentor's receipts. Some of you, So then the next thing he did to me is we all sat in chairs and he put a VHS tape into a VCR. Some of you will have to Google to see what the hell that is. And I watched him do a presentation. Now, for some of you, I know this is going to blow your mind that I met the guy that was making the money, but instead he had me watch a video of him. Why do you think he did that? So if I had a videotape, I could do a presentation anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I didn't need him. He taught me how to be independent, not dependent. So after I seen the video, he just looked at me and said, hey, what excited you most about on the video? I said, the money. And so this is the next step that he did. He said, Robert, listen, now a lot of you will miss this part. So as we're recording it, you can watch it over and over and over again because a lot of people miss this part. This part that I'm going to give you right now will change your entire business like magic if you catch it. So he looked at me and he said, Robert, if I endorse this $62,000 check over to you, gave it to you, what would you do with it? And I said, I'd get my lights turned back on. I'd get caught up on rent. I would pay the back payments on my car so the repo man will stop following me around. And he goes, oh, okay. He goes, then what? Well, I got a lot of credit card debt and I'd like to pay that down. And he goes, if you paid down all your debt, how would that make you feel? How would that make you feel? And I went, man, that would feel amazing. And he goes, okay, so did you just spend the whole 62,000? I said, no, I spent like 20,000. So what are we going to do with the other 40,000? And I said, well, when I got hurt, I broke up with my girlfriend that I've been with for 5 years. And I told her that she needed to find someone that could take care of her because I wasn't the guy. And I messed up. So I want to buy an engagement ring and fly back to Montana and get on my knees and beg this girl to marry me. I messed up. And he said, and what if she says yes? And I started crying. I feel like crying right now. And I go, yeah, you don't know what you miss until it's gone. And I said, I made a big mistake. And he goes, okay, so you get money for an airplane ticket, you get a ring, you fly there, and she says yes. Now how do you feel? And I said, yeah, that would be what I want right now. He goes, how much do you think that would take to make all that happen? I said, $10,000. And he goes, great. Let me show you exactly how to do that. See, ladies and gentlemen, we don't take the time to ask people what they want. We don't help them get hope and inspiration and start to use their imagination. And then once they use their imagination, like I want to quit my job, I want to get my spouse out of their job, I like to buy my mom a new car. I'd like to get a decent car that's reliable. I'd like to live in a place where I know it's safe. I'd like to do this for my kids. I'd like to do this for our family. No one, listen, no one will go into action until they have an imagination. Let me share something real quick with you guys. Do you guys realize that everything's created twice? Everything. You first imagined it, then you created it. Did some of you finish school? Did some of you get a job? Did some of you get a relationship? Did some of you travel? Every one of those were. Because I'll tell you what I thought when I met this guy. I went, he doesn't seem that special. I said, I asked two questions. One was, why haven't you cashed this check yet? The second one was, what'd you do before this stuff? And he goes, I worked at a tire shop. I put tires in and off of cars. Oh, I'm a mechanic. I'm going to become a millionaire. It's like I'm way smarter than a tire guy. Have any of you met anybody in this industry where you went, are you kidding me? That person makes that kind of money? I can guarantee you why they make more money than you. They're better at getting other people to imagine a better future for them and their family. That's what they do. So now that he put that imagination in my head that I was going to get an engagement ring, fly, and make Terry my wife. We've been together for 41, just celebrated our 36th wedding anniversary in Tulum. It's like crazy. So once he put that in my head, anything that he told me to do, I'm going to do. Are you guys getting this? I'm going to get an engagement ring and ask Terry to marry me. What do I got to do? And he goes, Robert, the first thing you got to do is get excited. I was already excited. See what I mean? He already instilled this imagination in me. And then he said, Robert, all you got to do is say as little as possible to as many people as you can, as fast as you can. He says, if I was going to give you a number, how about if I told you that you had to verbally talk to 2,000 people? Would you do it? And I go, yes, sir. Boy, am I glad he gave me that big of a number. Because most people nowadays go out and send a message to 4 people and go, that doesn't work. It's like, what? What if someone told you you had to get the video in front of 2,000 people? I still to this date don't know how many, but he challenged me. He said, get 70 people to watch this video. And I was dragging them off the street. I was walking up to people I didn't know and saying, hi, Erica. I was wondering if you could do me a huge favor. Do you know anyone that needs to make extra money? And Erica goes, what is this? Why are you interested? Well, I don't know what it is. Imagine me saying this, Erica, when can I stop by your house and show you this VHS tape? Can you guys imagine? That's what I did. And so I got 72 people to watch the video. 11 of them got in the business, and 6 of them made me a multi-millionaire by the age of 30. I got in at the age of 27. So what do you guys think I taught those 11 people that got in? Get excited, say as little as possible to as many people as you can, as fast as you can, and get them in front of the video. My first full month, 38 years ago, no documentation. In 45 days, I made $10,210. I got my check to show people. And I did what would be considered 27,000 in volume, which is like a diamond. Do you guys get this? So now that I've been through all these companies and this top of 7 of them, Mega Million with this company, what do you think I did 7.5 years ago? Now we got the internet. Are you kidding me? Here's the quick story of how I got involved in MDC. I'm a 2-time best-selling author. I'm a life coach. I'm a multi-millionaire. What do I need to do network marketing for? You guys know some people that stopped doing network marketing just to be coaches? So my wife one day says to me, to show you I'm not smart, I'm just motivated. I got a lot of enthusiasm, enthesos, God within. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So my wife says to me, I'm so upset. I go, why? And she says, I was taking CBD from this company and they went out of business. And she said it really worked for me. So I went on the internet and I put most documented CBD. And this lab report came up from a company called HempWorks. So I went on Facebook. You know, some people don't believe you should post stuff on social media about your company or product, whatever. I'll just kick your ass every day for the rest of your life. You build your brand, you build you. I will build MDC and Akashics. Got it? All right. So I went on there and I found a link and I clicked on it. Can you imagine, Arabella, me clicking on your link because you were smart enough to put it on Facebook? And I ordered my wife some CBD. That's all I did. I put it in her account. She gets the bottle, she tries it, it works. Then she says to me, honey, would you do me a favor? Are you kidding me? I'd run through a brick wall for you. You've supported me my entire career. And she goes, would you help me build this little business? I really like it. And my thoughts is I'm going to drive you all the way to the top of the comp plan as fast as I can. So this position in MDC, Crown Ambassador, is my wife's position. Did you guys know that? People ask me what I do, and I say I'm a house husband. But here's what happened. I then find out who owns it, and I found out about Josh Wagel. I asked him if I could do a Zoom with him. He said, absolutely. I jump on a Zoom with him, and he says, how much do I owe you? I said, owe you? Well, you don't owe me anything. And he says, listen, I've been using documentation beats conversation forever. He goes, if you own the rights to it, I owe you money. And I just said, nah, stop that. And he goes, you want to see the back office? Do you hear how fast? He knows me. He's like, do you want to see the back office? Yeah, show it to me. And at that time, he had a person that made $280,000 that month. And I went, done, over. And I said, I only need one thing from you, Josh. He goes, anything. I said, I want to do a Zoom with you. I'll put a bunch of people on it. And I need you to explain your vision, your dream, your company. And he goes, what's Zoom? I'm not BSing you guys. I said, I will send you a link. There was an incredible friend of mine named Melody Ryba. I called her up. We put, I forget, like maybe 50, 60 people on that Zoom, and I recorded it. And I took that presentation, put it on YouTube and put it on Facebook, and we got that video seen 119,000 times. Because now we don't have to use a VHS tape, right? So, hey, there's a company, people are making a lot of money in it, take a look at it. And when people came back, you go, here's where you guys are going to blow it. What did you like most? Hey, Wesley, did you watch the video? Yeah. What did you like most? Ollie, what do you like most? Arabella, what do you like most about what you just seen? They're either interested or they're not. You know, I am interested. Great. Here's a link. Go there, sign up. Let's get started. Get started wherever you want to get started. Now what? Try some of the products out. Now, I know a lot of you guys are focused on Akashics, so that made it easier for me. So now you guys are going to really get blown away now. Watch this. So a year ago, Josh Wagel calls me up, and he goes, you know that thing that I've been working on? I go, yeah. He goes, I want you to watch a video. I said, done. This guy sent me like, $4.5 million. I'm going to watch a video. I get on there, and it's Matty Thayer and Ollie. Ollie started the meeting. And everything he said just made sense. And when it makes sense, it makes dollars. So Ollie talked about OPM and other people's money, and people can get involved, and they have this thing called TradeX Mastery that will fund you. And then there's this thing called Tap to Trade. Do you know everything that Ollie and Maddie said was Tradenese to me? See, I don't know Spanish, I don't know Vietnamese, and I don't know Tradenese. Okay? So why do I need to be an expert when these guys are being the expert? See, some of you guys are making this way, way, way too frickin' hard and complicated. So now what did I do in Akashic? I put 150 brand new Akashics a year ago by showing Ollie and Maddie's video. You're either interested or you're not, right? So then I did a couple of tap to trades, and then this is what happened. Uh, okay. So then what I did is I did a couple of tap to trades, and this is my YouTube channel, 136,000. Where's the silver plaque? There it is. And if you go down here and see my most viewed videos, this is the one that kicked it off. Experts trade for me. Mind blowing. So I did a little short video of me doing a tap to trade. This video here is me doing a tap and trade on the browser on Chrome. And it's like, hey, look it, here it is. I did the tap to trade. I made money. You want in? Yes or no? I just show the process, right? And so then people started getting results. And when they got results, I put together this little playlist. Every video I have here, you guys can steal. You guys can steal them. So when I send this playlist to people, people go, whoa, whoa, okay, okay, okay. Wow, people making money, people making money. Then all of a sudden, wait a minute, what's this?
The Great Britain pound, the crypto market.
I'm still using Matthew Thayer's video. See, some of you are like, I'll do my own video. Whatever, just whatever. When Arabella and Wesley and Ollie and I, we're all in Tulum, we got to see the preview of the next video for MDC. Do any of you guys think I'll use it? So even one of the videos that I have in there is TradeX Mastery. So why would I not take people here and then click here and then click on, the media? And I'm going, listen, just let me know. These are all people here that have actually pulled money out of TradeX Mastery. So every one of you put some fire emoji in when you're done seeing people getting paid. Just let me know when you're done. Oh, they're passing phase 2, phase 2, 3. Now we just give it to you. But yeah, these are people passing the challenges. And Ollie's got a results page. People knocking it out. Arabella posted stuff like crazy. It's like, all I do is tell other people's stories and then get people into the system. So what if, wait a minute, Robert, what if they start asking questions? This is my favorite one. Oh, you want to understand this? Yeah. Do you want to learn from someone like me or someone that's an expert in trading? Well, what are you talking about? All I do is tap in trades. Have you made any money with the Koshiks? No. No, I haven't. Why haven't you? Because I'm too busy making millions getting people in the Koshiks membership. This is not about me. This is about me putting millions of people into this. Yeah, but I would need to make money first. Oh, really? Because that's a problem. Why is it a problem? I'll tell you why it's a problem. I've made millions of dollars by selling nutrition products. I've made millions of dollars by selling weight loss products. Well, Robert, you're overweight. Yeah, but a lot of people want to lose weight, so that's how I can make millions of dollars by selling weight loss programs. I've made millions of dollars by selling makeup. Hey, I'm not putting it on. People are just crack ups to me. Well, I need to be an expert trader before I tell people about trading. Man, if I could do anything for you, I'd like to take that stupid thought out of your head. I was actually helping a person today, and they said this. Arabella, I know you've never heard this ever. I got some questions I don't understand. And I'm like, so when's the last time you made $1 million plus a year? I've never made $1 million plus a year. But you have questions on how to do that? Of course you would. There's no way you can understand this unless you learn from people that make $1 million a year. So now MDC and Akashic's just not the deal. It is the deal. It set the bar. It'd be different if it was just me, but it's not. You got Matthew Thayer, that's a Crown Ambassador. Joy Wilson, that's a Crown Ambassador. You got Ollie. Then you got people that have been in this industry forever, like me. And John Herenzma, and Jefferson Santos. We have people that have made over 30 million that think this is home. Is that clicking with any of you? And then you see Arabella and all the other people, Allie, that are just flying up the ranks. And it's not like they did it a while ago. They're doing it right now. Arabella won the trip to go to Tulum. Follow that Wesley. That's where I met Wesley. He asked me to be on here. What kind of leader is Wesley? Mr. Hollis, you made this kind of money. You've been with the company 7.5 years. Yeah. Is there any way I can get you in front of my people? Let me know when. Did you guys get anything from this? Because now I get to do my Super Saturday training. How many of you guys know that, man, this company's got incredible people, but everybody wants to be trained. Okay, train. You guys want to see my training? Okay, so I go to my YouTube channel again. And I go back. And I put over here, boot camp. Wow.
I can guarantee you're going to grow your personal brand. I can guarantee.
When someone says their first name, their last name, and their phone,
why would I share somebody else's training? So I'm not the deal, so everyone can then do the business. If I'm a master at anything, you guys, it's duplication. Here's my Super Saturday training. You guys ready? And then we'll wrap it up. Have you ever seen a video online and it changed you a little bit emotionally? It made you happy. It made you laugh. It made you pissed off. It inspired you. Have you ever watched a video online in your life and went, you know what? I got to send this to Adrian. I got to send Erica. I got to send John. I got to. Have you guys ever watched a video and say, I got to share this with people? You're trained. You're trained. That's all I do. Watch other people's videos, get jacked out of my mind, and share them with everyone. How many of you would do that? Now, before I got on here, I didn't get the time to check out any of Arabella's videos, Wesley's videos. I know I've checked out some of Ollie's videos. Ollie made me $1 million. And he's not even in my group. Did you guys get it? So me, I tell people get excited. Say as little as possible, as many people as you can, as fast as you can. What do I say to people? This is what I say to people. I say, hey, Erica, hope this message finds you and yours blessed during these trying times. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Hey, listen, I was wondering if you could do me a huge favor. Uh-oh. What? Do you know anyone right now that needs to make extra money? Well, what is this? Listen, I'll send you a short video that you can watch. I know for a fact when you watch it, you're going to know of some people that we can help. So I say, so when I got an MDC to close, when I got him, and my daily choice using people on book. We put in just a little over 700 people in our first 2 weeks. Did I think 39,000 in volume. And Terry became a diamond. Next month, changed colors. I went diamond, blue diamond, black diamond. All the way up the level. People always want, how can I make money? Momentum. Take a short period of time. And just focus in. Once you hit diamond, things are going to change for you very quickly. Because then what you'll do is people go, what are you in? You go, hang on. Let me show you what I'm in. Oh, by the way, I can do the little disclaimer. What are the chances of you making the money that I make? 0. See, I like saying it the other way around. There's not a chance in hell that any of you can make the kind of money I make. You're not that smart. You're not that focused. You know who I'm talking to? The small group of people that watch this video live or recorded that goes, that's bullshit. Those are the people I'm looking for. The people go, if you can make that money, I'm going to make that money. Because that's who I was 38 years ago. So I love and appreciate you. If anyone's ever hasn't given you the permission to be fulfilled, happy, and successful, to give you that permission. Because that's what my mentors did to me. I love and appreciate you. Anything I can do for you guys, please let me know. Because I believe in you. Even though I haven't met you, I believe in you. Because when I can get your imagination tweaked and you start drawing circles, and I'll leave you with this. How do you stay excited? Just watch the videos over and over and over and over again. I cannot watch Noah, myself, Maddie T. I can't watch these people without freaking getting excited. But instead of keeping it to myself, I share those videos. That's probably the only thing you're not doing. Because some of you might have a little bit of stinking thinking. And that's what I try to help you get rid of. Because people go, well, if I share Arabella's video, they won't work with me. They'll want to work with Arabella. It's like, okay, as long as you got trash thinking, you're going to get trash results. You know why if you share Arabella or Wesley's video or Ollie's video or mine, you know why they won't come to us? Because they don't feel worthy. They don't feel enough. Oh my God, Arabella is so successful. She'd never talk to me. She's too busy. She makes too much money. So I got to get back to Erica. It's just the opposite. How many of you guys, when you got in this company and you found out someone like me was making money, why didn't you reach out to me? Because you went, I really haven't done anything yet. Why would he talk to me? But people get in and say the other thing, right? It's like, well, I can't because I don't have any experience and I don't have the documentation you have. Justin, That's what this guy said. He reached out to me. Yeah, but you got documentation. That's why you're successful. I go, what happened when everyone that got involved in this industry at one time sucked at it? And the reason they got in the industry is because they were broke. How many wealthy people are walking around? I got to get involved in a business opportunity. No, only the people that are going, there's got to be a better way. I got to find something. God, whoever, would you please? There's got to be something better in life than the shit that I'm doing right now. So I know those people are out there praying for an opportunity, and I sure wish the hell you guys would share a video with them. Because they'll get in it. If you point them to the experts, they'll go straight to the top of the company. And when they walk the stage and get a trophy, all you need to do is stand in the audience crying, go, yeah, Arabella's in my team. Wesley's in my team. John's in my team. Ollie's in my team. You know what everyone has in common in this company? Someone sponsored them. Someone enrolled them. How many of you guys would like to enroll me? You're not going to get people like me if you don't have your link on your social media. Because I was looking for money. I wasn't looking for you to tell me how great you were. Let me go through social media and try to find people that got their stuff out. No, I needed a business. Did you get that? All right. I love you. Have a great night for those of you that are overseas. I appreciate you. I love you. And we'll talk to you soon. Arabella, got any last words?
Okay, I just wanted to say thank you so much for that, Robert. Can we just take a second and drop some love in the chat for Mr. Robert Hollis tonight? That was absolute gold. Robert, thank you so much for pouring into us, for sharing your wisdom and reminding us what's possible in this industry. When you stay consistent, when you follow a system, we're beyond grateful to have a mentor and a leader to all learn from. Now, before we wrap things up, I just wanted to give you guys some exciting updates about Rome. Okay, as all of you guys know, this event is one of the biggest opportunities of the year. Rome is not just a trip, but it's going to be an experience, you guys. It's where leaders are born, where connections are made, and where visions for the future become crystal clear right now. So make sure you guys are getting your tickets in from Rome. So of course, everything that Robert just poured into us, you guys, you have to take action now. Okay, you can't let it go in and out of one ear. If you don't already have your ticket for Rome, get it tonight. Okay, let's just make sure we keep our energy high. Let's stay focused. Let's take action. Rome is going to be legendary. Thank you from hearing one more time from Robert. Okay, he's an absolute legend in this space. Thank you, all of you guys, for showing up tonight, and let's all make it happen. Have an amazing night. Thank you guys one more time. Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye. God bless.